Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cowboys offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Washington State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The defense putting points on the board.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll give it to Johnson. Runs through a tackle. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope it's blocked. He couldn't get it away. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. As if it weren't a big enough play just to block the punt. They scooped it up, put it in the house, and man, oh man, did they give their team some energy. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll line up for a second down play. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He hopes it turns out better than last time. He had the other one blocked. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Washington State will have to boot it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Got a little space. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Dropping back, it's Flores. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
That's caught. It's Freeman. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Unloads quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The run to the left. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Brock. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Flores. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. The fair catch called for and made. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Under fire. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fourth down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Wide receiver going in motion. The run from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Back to throw, it's Flores. Caught in the backfield, it's Brock. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brock. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ellison. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Washington State sent out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got an open man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, better look out. Got the 1st down and more. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Going with the counter play here. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Ellison. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to throw, it's Flores. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Lost to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, running back on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Give to the running back. Rolls his way ahead. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Arkansas State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Flores. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Hold and fire complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Washington State will have to boot it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Using his legs, it's Brock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
To throw, it's Flores. Makes the catch, it's Lloyd. No, he got loose. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. The screen, he can go. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air on second down. He lofts one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. A handoff to Johnson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. Now don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The sure hands, it's Freeman. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to Johnson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Oh, and he can't get it out of there. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
And you just have to have better field awareness if you're on offense. They're understanding that, A, you're in the offense, and B, where that back line is, David. That is not good news taking a safety.
No, and you want to make a play, and you want to make something happen, but you got to realize where you're at on the field. He doesn't do that, and guess what? Cost his team 2 points.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football.
Turning it on! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice...
Got enough space! Touchdown, Cowboys! And the route is on. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Fitzpatrick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To give as they work on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Meredith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Wide open downfield. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Setting up the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for